What is up, YouTube? Sam from the Bye Forever family back again with another war recap. This time we are week 7 in CWL Premier. Valar Morghulis taking on the back road, and as you can see on the screen, VM walking away with the percentage victory this week, 114 to 114. Just about 1% destruction separating these two clans. So what a good war from VM. Awesome job, GG to the guys over at the back road. I know we were preparing hard for this one, but let's take a look at this one. Back road getting the 11s taken care of. I believe they got them all. Well, I think they went 4 for 9, 10v11. They picked up 7 10v10s of their own with perfect dips, 9 for 9, but leaving 1 Town Hall 10 on the board. And then getting the 9s taken care of right at about 55%, so a little low on the 9v9 percentage this week. But no matter, their 10 team still doing a nice job. Flipping over to the VM side, you can see right there at the top, did not get one of the 11s taken care of. But the 10v11 team going 3 for 8 this week, and you can see it right there on the board, 1 11v11. So we had 4 attempts at 11v11 this week, only converting on 1 of them, but had the war in the bag. We had 10 10v10s, chose to leave that 110 on the board, could have dipped it at the end, but put a little bit of practice into the 11v11 hits, just not converting this week. 10 10v10s, like I said, and getting the 9s cleared 75%. So once again, the 9 team just doing an absolute job setting VM up for these 10v10s. So back-to-back weeks, double-digit 10v10s, 21 of them, in fact, over the last 2 weeks. VM definitely finding their stride at the right time, getting hot, and pushing ourselves into the playoff picture. So 4-4 on the season, and yeah, as long as this team keeps pushing like this, I don't foresee us missing the playoffs. Hopefully we can keep pushing, keep staying up to par with some of those top clans, the Hudensteins and Reddit Vipers of the world right now in Premier, who everyone is talking about. But let's check out a couple of replays. We're already in on one. This is Sheen C. Bean going in, going a little 10v11 on Punisher. So a fresh hit here. You could see that little wall break fail at the beginning. Always use your test wall breakers, kids. Remember the test wall breakers. But I got the queen with a naked queen walk coming in behind that golem, as well as a couple of Valkyries, just to get the CC Lord out and to set himself a nice little funnel here, because we have a massive Valkyrie going to get a huge dive in to this Town Hall. There is the Queen ability going to handle that baby dragon. Believe the Witch is way back there, so not going to be able to get the Witch. But now here we come in on the 6 o'clock side. We got the King, a couple of Giants, and some bowlers going to get the other side of this funnel created with that rage spell down. And the Eagle is now activated. Here comes a couple more Valkyries just to take care of those Skellies, as well as the Witch. And then his main force of Valkyries coming in from 4 o'clock. Jump spell, he's got a very nice funnel set up here. So a bunch do walk around. That's a little unfortunate, but he's got like 3 or 4 there in the core, rages them up. They are safe from the Eagle. They just need to get into this Town Hall, and they are barely going to get it taken care of right there. But he's already got the percentage, 53%, I believe, and that's where he finishes this one off. So very, very nice hit to C-Bean in that one, getting it taken care of. Alright, so where else do I want to go? I definitely want to look at 11v11. Do I want to do it now, or do I want to do it later? I guess since we're already up here, let's just work our way down for all the attacks that I picked for this week. But this one, Mach Ness going in up against the Wheelbarrow. So this was one of the 11s that we didn't pick up the second star on. So Mach going in, ready to, I suppose, get at least the double, but picks up the triple. But doing it with the Queen walk into the Bow Witch. saw this one live. You're gonna see in just a minute a little bit of craziness here. But the queen charging in from 6 o'clock, and here she goes, gets that first rage spell down. She's got 3 4-point defenses on her, plus the enemy king in just a moment. So wants to deal with all of that without having to use the poison spell. Queen is going to get through the king, and then there she goes. So she's walking now 6 to 3. That is not the direction that he wanted her to go, because you can see she's going to get into that Inferno Tower range. That's a problem. Drops this rage spell down, and then pops Warden ability first. So Inferno completely ramped up at this point. Gets off of it, pops the ability, and gets the Inferno taken care of. So saves the queen with that Warden ability. Obviously not where he wanted the Warden. Warden would definitely be used on the push with the bowlers, but Mach keeping up his adjustments. He's got a bowler down funneling over at 2 o'clock, a couple more bowlers, and that golem out of the CC, drops those wall breakers, doesn't actually open that wall section. He has one wall breaker left in the bag. I think he just forgot maybe to tap. The bowler skips do open the wall section, so he is going to get that taken care of. And here we go with this mass kill squad pushing in. So the bow witch is all over the place. Got that rage spell down nice and early. Heal spell is down, and going to catch some of those bowlers as that second eagle shot goes off. And you can see he is just going to push all the way around the space. Now, obviously of concern, the bowler location that you're looking at right now, as well as the queen being targeted by that Inferno. He's got really nothing working to go to that town hall right now. And so that was a bit scary, things getting a little bit close here. But that rage spell going to keep these bowlers up. They're going to get through this Inferno, and as soon as that goes down, you can see all of those little skellies right there in the core, eating away at that town hall. A couple backhand loons to get just a few defenses. Things, like I said, getting close here, but these loons actually going to play a big role. We're going to speed up through the end of this one as the loons converge, and as soon as they get through that whiz tower, it is all over. So excellent hit to Mach, picking up that 11v11, the only one this week for VM, but getting it done. Alright, so let's get into a little bit of the Town Hall 10 action. Like I said, the 10 team absolutely going crazy once again. So we'll start, and I think I have, I don't know, like 3 or 4 of these to watch for you guys. But we got MK going in against the Fonz, and I really like this queen charge. Just incredible value that he got here. You can see he's doing some funneling, baby drags, eating up some outside Sams with a baby drag and a balloon. He's got archers down in the corner. He's got a little bit of everything here. And as the queen charges in, she is going to walk this first air defense right here from the outside. And then you're going to see the king come down right at about 12 o'clock to push the queen in. I really love this charge. This was just an amazing looking hit here. So there are those wall breakers, sneaking them in while that wizard tower is distracted. And now the queen is free to push in. You can see she walks right into Inferno range. So again, gonna get a little bit cheeky here. Pops that ability. Inferno retargets, hits those archers. Queen gets second AD. She gets the enemy queen, and she gets that Inferno all in one big swoop. So I am sorry. I don't know what is going on with my internet at the moment. Come on, connection. But poison spell is down. He's going to get the CC taken care of. So now he has charged 1 Inferno, 2 ADs, a wizard tower, got the enemy queen, got the enemy CC, and he is safe to send in this Lalo. And here it comes. Starting up right about 10 o'clock and sending in the other part over here from about 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock, whatever we want to call that. But a bunch of haste spells to get this taken care of, 5 of them, in fact, to push these loons all around, getting to this first air defense, getting to this Inferno very quickly, and to the second air defense. And once he is at that point, he has absolutely got this in the bag. Got the rage spell down on the back end as the loons kind of converge in, but you can see there's one wizard tower there, and that is going to cause him just a few problems. You can see some bombs going off, red mines going off, drops that haste, but the wizard tower wins. So we're going to speed up. We'll 4x through the back end of this. We know it's the triple. but the queen has quite a bit of work to get through on the back end. A little unfortunate there with the loons just towards the end, but MK picking it up with a beautiful opener there. So, where am I going next? Where am I going next? I am going to Clash God, and this one, another Lalo hit, but this was just a beauty. Sometimes you just see a plan, you get a scout, and you absolutely crush a base. And that's exactly what Clash God did here. He put up a plan, had his Town Hall 9 scout this. So excellent job to the Town Hall 9 scouter. I believe it was Squeak on this one. She went in, did an excellent scout for Clash God, and he said, yep, I can absolutely replicate that plan as a Town Hall 10, get it done, and went in, very next hit, absolutely just smashed it. So Kill Squad is moving in here. You can see they're getting huge value, those bowlers, doing massive skip damage. Now, Queen needs to behave just a little bit. You can see enemy Queen is still up there, and his Queen, I think he just gets her. I think he just gets her with that ability. And so enemy Queen does go down, and just huge value from that entry. And so here comes the Lalo in from 11, in from 12, side by side, haste spells, pushing these loons very, very quickly. He is fighting against one of the sweepers. More loons coming in, keeping everything in the core of this base, but you can see there are no air defenses left. So now the Hound just kind of sat over the Inferno. It did go down very quickly, but there is the heal, and yeah, he's just got a huge swarm of loons left. Red Mine City on the back end there, but it ate just a small number of loons as opposed to eating his huge group that was coming in. So still one Hound up, honestly. The Inferno not even targeting it. Would have been nice to get that extra bit of cleanup, but Clash God comes in and absolutely just smashes that one. So excellent work to the 9 Scouter, Squeak, and excellent work to Clash God for getting it knocked out in one shot. Alright. We are going down. It is number 11. Tweaks wasted going in on Jellyfish. And Tweaks, I remember calling this one in game chat, instantly said, I am going to put Bow Witch all over Jellyfish. And 10 minutes later, Bow Witch on Jellyfish goes for the triple. So Tweaks with his base recognition on these Bow Witch hits, absolutely incredible. I believe is hitting somewhere right around 50% on the season as a Bow Witch hitter at Town Hall 10. You can see he's got the Queen walking. She's going to walk that 3 to 6 side. He's got the bowlers and the witches on the 12 to 9 side, and then a huge kill squad of bowlers with the King going into the core of the base. The poison is down, the jump is down, and look at all of those bowlers. Second jump goes down nice and early, and just look at the massive destruction in the core of this base. That bowler skip damage is incredible. Incredible. King is way out in front, but I believe he is not. Maybe he did get targeted by the Inferno and went down. But he's got a couple of Giants on the Inferno. A couple of back or late trailing bowlers are going to catch up, get that Inferno taken care of, and from there, this one is basically GG. There is nothing that can be done. The Queen can walk the rest of the base from the outside, and that's basically what's going to happen. There's a couple of bowlers there. They're stuck on a wall. The Archer Tower will pick them off, so we will kind of 2x to the back end of this one as Tweaks finishes up another 10v10 with that Bow Witch, and again, keeps Queen ability in the bag until the last second there. So very nice job to Tweaks in that one, and another 10v10 for VM. And I believe we're going to look at maybe one more 10v10, and it is going to be Devin going in against Swizzard. And what do we got? We got another Lalo. I can't believe I should, 3 Lalo hits? Maybe I should have found at least one hog hit or to take a look at this week. There were a couple, as well as obviously a couple of Falcon hits. Not as many as I would have thought, honestly, Falcon hits, but excellent job. This one, a Sui Lalo from Devin. Really liked the early value that he got here. You can see that bowler doing some work. almost getting this wizard tower down behind that elixir, dark elixir storage, and is almost actually going to get that air defense down up there with the bowler. But he's got the king, he's got the queen coming in. They're going to sui for this air defense over at 9. And I think queen, honestly, no, she won't. Maybe she will? Yeah, she will. She will also pick up that second air defense there. And here comes the CC. He's got the poison for that. That's going to go down and pop the ability, get a Tesla. I don't think he'll get that Inferno there, unfortunately. But just great value for the Sui there. Now, it would have been excellent had he gotten that air defense up there at 12 o'clock for just pathing's sake. For his hounds, I should say. But here we go. Here comes the Lalo. Ooh, that hound went down very, very fast. But the loons are on top of everything. There's the hound, and you can see now it's got to travel all the way up to 12. So not a whole lot of tanking down here in the 4 to 2 o'clock area, but he's just going to rage and haste everything through. Skelly spell, kill on the queen. The AD did go down pretty early, so the hound just sitting on that wizard tower, which is perfect placement as these loons kind of work their way in, and he has just got a swarm of them. With a haste, still in the bag, not going to be necessary for this one. Devin hitting another beautiful, beautiful 10v10 for VM, and dropping the haste. I guess it's a little bit of swag there. Alright, so I think that'll do it on the 10v10 action this week. And I wanted to show just a couple of 9s. Like I said, these guys always come out early, set the pace, and set the tone early that we are not playing around. And this is one. So last week I showed a bunch of hits, and I realized I didn't show a single, I think, witch hit. So wanted to make sure that I put out some witches. I gave some love to the bow witch at Town Hall 10. Why not give some love to the, well, I guess this is the bow witch at Town Hall 9, right? Yeah. So Rooster Socks, aka Dusky, going in with those 10 witches, the bowlers coming out of the CC, and look at those witches just work. Look at those skellies. Just absolutely killing it. And Dusky doing it the fun way, triple jumping it. No wall breakers necessary, no rage spell necessary. Just jump that kill squad and let them work all the way through the base. So you can see 2 jumps already down. So many whizzies in there, some witches in the core. There are a couple of witches walking around the outside. There went the king ability. There is the CC, which is under poison. Queen, hopefully, I think, is dealing with that baby dragon. And now he's got 1 jump spell left, drops it on the back end, splitting those expos up, drops the heal spell there in the core. 1 skelly spell is down. Wait, did he not bring? Oh, yeah, there are bowlers in there. I was going to say, did he not bring bowlers? Because for a second there I lost the bowlers. Now, Tesla Farm on the back end, that is a little unfortunate, but you can see the golems are going to get there first, then the skellies are going to get there to distract, and then the bowlers are going to get there. So just absolutely everything going perfect there for Rooster Socks, exactly as he drew it up, and just smashing through that one. Still has the queen ability intact, will finish it up with the queen ability, honestly, but those little Larrys just eating through everything on the back end, and another triple. So excellent job, Rooster Socks. I believe, I think might be perfect on the season with those witch hits. And one last, oh, nope, not that one. That is not the one that I wanted. Who was it? What is it? I wrote down the wrong number. 27 is the one that I wanted. Brendan, and this one I just had to show because it's not one that I see a whole lot, and it's not one that I've seen for quite a while. But look at that comp for Town Hall 9. I have not seen a Zap Quake in I don't know how long, but there it was, the early Zap Quake. Now he's going to, I believe, Sui the Queen to pick up a second air defense here, and then a bunch of dragons and loons are going to eat through the rest of the space. So I just could not pass up watching this one on the back end. But what I think I'll do is, instead of commentating this, just go through and to exit, because I don't want this video to be too long. But I'll talk about the end of the war. So Like I said, an excellent war all around. The 10 team again going absolutely crazy. These guys are just finally hitting form on the season and just smashing through bases. So excellent job to them. Excellent job to the Town Hall 9s. The Town Hall 11s, as always, getting those dips taken care of. Maybe not as good as we would have wanted 11v11, but those are things that we're working on. And as that rounds into form, I can't imagine that, or I can't imagine a scenario where we don't compete pretty well for a playoff spot. So, VM doing huge work this week. The Buy Forever family looking good with its premier participant. So that will do it, guys, for this week. Hopefully you enjoyed the recap. Hopefully you enjoyed the content. Like I said, next week another big test. I believe Gehazi Bomber 2. Yeah, Gehazi Bomber 2. Next week they're sitting at 6-1, 7-1, something like that on the season. So it's going to be a huge test for us, but we are ready to take it on as we make the final push for the playoffs. But that'll do it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Until next time, this is Sam. Peace out.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me.